and it has become a major part of her story. Every late-night stream, every social media post, and every message of encouragement has fueled the momentum behind her rise. Now let's look at the numbers. Alex earned €11,390 for her first-round appearance at the WTA 500 Bad Homburg Open in Germany, an amount worth well over 700,000 Philippine pesos. On its own, that figure might not seem extraordinary, but it becomes much more impressive when viewed alongside the rest of her grass court campaign. Bad Homburg came immediately after her sensational run in Berlin, where she entered the tournament as a wild card and shocked the tennis world by reaching the semifinals. In Berlin, Alex collected €57,395 in prize money, close to 4 million Philippine pesos, while also earning 195 valuable WTA ranking points. Combined with her earnings from Bad Homburg, she made roughly 5 million pesos during a 2-week stretch in Germany. Think about that for a moment. Just a few years ago, she was battling through smaller ITF tournaments, working tirelessly to earn recognition and prove she belonged among the sport's rising stars. Now she is competing on some of the biggest stages in tennis and being rewarded accordingly, but perhaps the most impressive part of this journey isn't the money, it's the reaction from the fans. They noticed every match, every breakthrough, and every milestone. When Alex defeated Elena Rybakina in Berlin, social media exploded with excitement. Comment sections were flooded with congratulations from supporters, fellow athletes, and public figures who were captivated by her incredible run. Among them was actor and athlete Eric Tai, who praised her performance and expressed how proud he was of what she had achieved. That's the kind of support that happens when an athlete becomes more than just a player. Alex Eala is no longer simply a promising tennis prospect. She has become a source of inspiration, a national story, and a symbol of what is possible for young Filipino athletes. People aren't just following her results anymore, they are emotionally invested in her journey. And when that happens, every victory feels bigger, every setback feels temporary, and every step forward becomes something the entire country celebrates together. Alex Eala is no longer just a tennis player with potential, she has become a cultural phenomenon. That reality was on full display after her Bad Homburg exit, when fans flooded social media with messages of support instead of disappointment. One supporter urged her to keep being brave and continue inspiring people, adding that reaching the world #1 ranking is only a matter of time. Think about that for a moment. Fans aren't talking about whether Alex can compete at the highest level anymore. They're already discussing the possibility of her one day sitting at the very top of the sport. That's how much belief surrounds her right now, but there's another part of the story that many people have overlooked. Despite her impressive performances throughout the grass court season, Alex earned only a single WTA ranking point from her first-round appearance in Bad Homburg. As a result, she slipped from number 30 to number 31 in the live rankings. Surprisingly, that drop wasn't really caused by the loss to Elise Mertens. The bigger factor was the WTA ranking system itself. Alex was defending a large number of points from her runner-up finish in Eastbourne the previous year, meaning she needed another deep run simply to maintain her position. In a strange way, she became a victim of her own success. After producing one of the strongest grass court campaigns ever by a Filipino player, the rankings essentially responded with a simple message: do it again. That's the harsh reality of professional tennis, where yesterday's achievements only raise today's expectations. And speaking of expectations, context is everything when discussing her loss to Elise Mertens. The final score doesn't tell the entire story. Alex actually started the match brilliantly, breaking serve early and racing to a 3-1 lead. For a brief moment, it felt like fans might witness another upset similar to the giant-killing performances that had defined her remarkable week in Berlin. The confidence was there, the shot-making was there, and the energy appeared to be there as well. Then the momentum shifted. Mertens responded with the poise and experience that have made her one of the most respected players on tour. She won 5 consecutive games to take the opening set and then grabbed the first 3 games of the second. Suddenly, Alex was playing catch-up. Yet even as the match slipped away, she never stopped fighting. In the 8th game of the second set, she saved 3 match points, refusing to surrender and forcing Mertens to earn every final point. That effort revealed something important. This wasn't a player who gave up. This was a player who had emptied the tank. The physical and emotional demands of the previous weeks cannot be ignored. Former players and analysts had already warned that managing energy levels before Wimbledon would be crucial. Some even suggested that Alex should consider taking a break after her exhausting semi-final run in Berlin, arguing that recovery could be just as valuable as additional match play. After all, she had been competing almost non-stop, facing elite opponents and carrying the pressure of rising expectations, but Alex chose to keep playing. She stepped back onto the court despite the fatigue, despite the travel, and despite the challenges of an unforgiving schedule. And honestly, that's something worthy of respect. She arrived on tired legs, started the match stronger than many expected, and continued battling until the final point. That's the mentality that has carried her this far. She doesn't look for shortcuts. She doesn't coast through tournaments. She competes. She challenges herself. She embraces every opportunity to improve, and that's why the most important part of this story isn't the loss itself. It's what happened around it. While many people focused on the result, they missed the bigger picture. Alex Eala continues to prove that she belongs among the sport's rising stars. Even in defeat, she demonstrated resilience, determination, and the willingness to fight through adversity. Those qualities can't be measured by rankings or prize money, but they are often what separate good players from future champions. And as her grass court season has shown, Alex's journey is only getting started. But here's the part of the story that many people are overlooking. Alex Eala's Bad Homburg adventure didn't end when her singles campaign came to a close. Not even close. While her singles run was over by Tuesday morning, what came next was arguably even more fascinating. Waiting for Alex was an opportunity that few young players ever get, the chance to share the court with tennis legend Venus Williams as her doubles partner. Just take a moment to appreciate how extraordinary that sounds. Venus Williams is one of the most influential athletes in the history of tennis. She has been ranked world number 1 in both singles and doubles, won multiple Grand Slam singles titles, captured Olympic gold, and built a legacy that extends far beyond statistics and trophies. Venus didn't simply win matches, she helped transform women's sports, inspiring generations of athletes around the globe and changing perceptions of what female athletes could achieve. Now picture the scene. On one side of the partnership is Venus Williams, a global icon whose name is permanently etched into tennis history. On the other is Alex Eala, the 21-year-old Filipino sensation who, just days earlier, was stunning top-ranked opponents and producing the biggest grass court results of her career. Somehow, those two worlds have collided on a grass court in Germany. It almost sounds unreal, but what's even more special is that Alex herself openly acknowledged how meaningful the experience is. She described Venus as a trailblazer and credited her as one of the key figures responsible for elevating women's tennis and women's sports as a whole. Those weren't the words of a player fulfilling media obligations. They were the words of someone who grew up watching a legend, studying her success, and admiring her impact on the sport. Now, instead of watching from afar, Alex is standing alongside her as a teammate. That's the kind of moment athletes dream about when they are children, and moments like this don't happen by accident. They happen when a player rises so quickly and performs so well that the sport's biggest names begin to take notice. Alex's breakthrough performances in Berlin and throughout the grass court season have earned her respect across the tennis world. This partnership is another sign that she is no longer viewed as just a promising prospect. She is becoming a player people want to compete with, learn from, and support. Of course, the doubles draw isn't offering any favors. If Alex and Venus successfully navigate their opening match, a major challenge could be waiting in the next round. Potential opponents include second seeds Teresa Mihalikova and Olivia Nichols, the same team that recently captured the prestigious Queen's Club Championships title. That means there will be no easy path forward and no opportunity to coast through the draw. Every match will require focus, chemistry, and high-level execution, but that's exactly what makes this partnership so exciting. It's not a ceremonial appearance or a publicity story. It's a genuine competitive challenge. Alex and Venus will have to earn every victory against experienced opponents who know how to win on grass. And regardless of how far they advance, the opportunity itself is invaluable. Alex gets to compete alongside one of the greatest champions in tennis history while preparing for Wimbledon, gaining experience that could benefit her long after the Bad Homburg tournament is over. In many ways, this doubles run may prove to be one of the most important chapters of her entire grass court season. If Alex Eala and Venus Williams are going to make a run in Bad Homburg, they're going to have to earn it. The draw is filled with talented and experienced teams, and there are no shortcuts waiting for them. But at the same time, writing this partnership off would be a mistake. On a fast grass court, Venus Williams remains a dangerous player. Grass has always rewarded her aggressive style, powerful serve, and ability to take control of points quickly. Some things simply don't disappear with age, and one of them is a world-class serve. Venus on grass is still Venus on grass, and opponents know better than to underestimate her. Then there's Alex. Few players arrive at this stage of the season with more confidence on grass. Over the past few weeks, she has proven she can compete with elite opponents, produce big wins, and handle the pressure of playing on some of the sport's biggest stages. Combine Alex's current form with Venus's experience, and suddenly this doubles team becomes far more intriguing than many expected. For Alex, however, the value of this partnership extends far beyond wins and losses. In many ways, this doubles campaign is a masterclass from one of the greatest players in tennis history. Every conversation between points, every tactical adjustment, every piece of advice shared during a match is an opportunity to learn. Whether it's reading serves more effectively on grass, understanding net positioning, improving doubles instincts, or staying calm in pressure-packed moments, these are lessons that could prove invaluable as Wimbledon approaches. The truth is, you cannot buy this kind of mentorship. You can't learn it from a textbook, and you certainly can't search for it online. This is knowledge earned through decades of competing at the highest level and winning on the sport's biggest stages. Sharing the court with someone who has captured multiple Grand Slam doubles titles gives Alex access to insights that very few young players ever receive. The experience alone could leave a lasting impact on her development. When you zoom out and look at the bigger picture, it's easy to see that the real headline of this week isn't a first-round singles defeat. The headline is the extraordinary position Alex Eala has placed herself in heading into Wimbledon. She arrived in Bad Homburg after an incredible run to the Berlin semifinals, where she pushed eventual champion Linda Noskova and recorded stunning victories over some of the most accomplished players on tour. She followed that breakthrough by continuing to build momentum during one of the strongest grass court seasons of her career. The numbers tell an impressive story. Alex owns a 9-2 record on grass in 2026. She captured the WTA 125 title in Birmingham, reached the semifinals in Berlin, and earned close to 5 million Philippine pesos during a remarkable 2-week stretch of tennis in Germany. More importantly, she has established herself as a legitimate threat on one of the sport's most challenging surfaces, and now comes the biggest milestone of all. Alex is heading into Wimbledon as a seeded player, becoming the first Filipino in Grand Slam history to earn that distinction. That's not just a personal achievement, it's a historic moment for Philippine tennis. It reflects years of hard work, sacrifice, and steady improvement that have transformed her from a promising junior into one of the most exciting young players in the game. Back home, the support continues to grow stronger with every tournament. Filipino fans have stayed awake through the night, adjusted their schedules, and followed every point of her journey. Even after her semi-final defeat in Berlin, social media was flooded with encouraging messages. Fans weren't focused on what she failed to achieve. They were celebrating everything she already had. They reminded her how proud they were and promised to keep supporting